Hey up everyone, it's the Yorkshire Panda back on Seaopolis. Now, I have a few things to show off. Firstly, during episodes I've been building a bit. I built myself this nice big open top room that I could grow lots and lots of trees, which I used to create this. So I felt like doing something nice. This took an inordinate amount of time trying to build it, but do you know what? It was worth it to make it look pretty. What I should have done was build this before I start building that. This is my little cobble factory. Now, you see it's making cobblestone, soulstone, granite. I have had to empty this. I've got lots of stone there. But, underneath this one, we have a compressed smooth stone block. And that means this will spawn either smooth stone, gravel, and by breaking gravel, occasional flint. Under these two, there is a block of sandstone. And the sandstone means it becomes red sand, normal sand. I've got two of those because we are going to need a lot of sand for sifting. So we can start getting nickel, copper. Is this the same nickel and copper? Oh no. Niter, tin and nickel. So we're going to need these so that we can get into our smeltery. Now before all that, I need to show you. Managed to get all of my logs. Managed to get the spider eye. I got that from the mod spawner I built over here. Now, it's not perfect, and I ended up locking it all off because of baby mobs like that. So, you can hear the spiders, you can also see where it killed me, which is done more than once, and where several other things have... Oh, sweet jeez, everything's on fire. No, 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 no. Oh, jeez. I thought that was far enough away. Oh, no. Right. These are blocks. I thought there was enough space away from the spawner. Oh, I have no idea how long it's been burning for. Oh, jeez. This has not happened. Well. That started up here. Because none of this is burned. So that started... Did I get hit by lightning? I might have been hit by lightning. And it's burnt all of this. Oh dear. I need to make sure I get this covered back up again. So that none of these can come through. But, oh jeez. Well. That's... Yeah, that's the repair job. Right. Back in a moment when I've plugged all these holes of this utter travesty. Oh, I am genuinely, like, rather upset now. Okay, lesson learned. Make sure I keep going to sleep. Because if that was lightning... It can't be this. This is covered up. There's no flame that can bounce out of that. It's all stone behind here. But it looked like it started there. there's nothing here that could have set that off. I don't know. Actually, no, it could have, because these won't have burnt. Oh no, they will have burnt, because these burnt. So what? I don't know. I'll have to figure that out. In the meantime, let's get rid of a bunch of those. So yeah, I have started building a second layer up here as well, which is going to be across the whole of this top bit, this extra floor, where I was going to use to build for like main machines, farms, things like that at the top of here. Yeah, I'm going to replace all these planks with wood. I did spend some C-Bucks to buy the exchanger, and then immediately realised I have nothing to charge it up with. So, as far as this goes, it's... yeah, doesn't work. So, that was a waste of C-Bucks. But, back to where I was before everything decided to go horrifically wrong. We've completed our first challenge, which gives us a chisel station, where you can input stone and get all manners of things. You also get diamond chisel in it as well. So, some science blocks made with quartz. You also hazard blocks made with iron. These can go in. Change the pattern. These could go in. Okay, companion cube. So that would be a nice handy addition when it comes to building upstairs to get everything look nice. For now, let's just throw those in there. And we're back. So, challenge quest 1. Let's go back into ceramics. We made the compressed smooth stone, which we under a cobble generator to make smooth stone and gravel. We need to make our blast furnace. 3 fired crucibles, 5 compressed cobblestone, and a furnace. Well, for the furnace, we may as well pinch one of these that we've got here. And whoa, no, stop it. Throw those in there. Yeah, sponges back as well. I have made quite a bit of smooth stone while I was waiting for things as well. I'm going to get them there. 500 in there already. So we've got plenty to make stuff, and then I'm going to get that working. 5 crucibles, so we need the porcelain clay, 2 dust to 1 clay. We need 7, 14, 21 clay. So that's 42 dust. Fortunately, we've got loads of dust. Clay we need to make again, which was blocks of clay, which have I got any more of? It appears not. That was dust in a bucket of water. Well, we only need 42 of you. And 1 more. So let's make that here, and I've got this set up. So this is my dirt maker. These goes in there, into the barrels into the dirt. This, I have the floppers at the back pushing water into the barrels here. The barrel hoppers into there. The floppers refill it with water, and the results get thrown into these barrels here. which I need to reorient so you can see them properly, but you get the premise. That, throw a load in, just let it do its business. Now, how many do we need? We need 21, wasn't it? There we go. Turn those. Oh yeah, we need stone barrels, don't we? Yeah, stone barrels, which is 3 smooth stone, 6 smooth stone and a smooth stone slab. Fortunately, as we mentioned earlier, I've got plenty of smooth stone. So let's just make 6 and be done. So, 305 crucibles, throw them into here with the tiny coals to cook those. Right, compressed cobble, that is much easier. Put them into the crafting grid. This here, if we've got these split up, click it and it'll balance between what you've input. Shift click and it'll fill out the entire grid. And with that, 14 compressed cobble. And our 3 crucibles, so crucibles along the bottom, furnace, and 1 blast furnace. Which then, to show it working, we use a block of sand to make glass, but because we've broken a lot of the glass around us, I'll just grab some that we've already made. And that is another steambox and another quest done. So we are on to Tinkers. Now here's where things get interesting. This double click thing that it's done, it's when you click on there to go into JEI, it clicks wherever's loads up on JEI as well. It's double click. Get to this point, if you want to go back, press backspace and it goes straight back. And what we need here, 4 gravel, 4 sand or red sand, and a block of clay gives us 8 grout. And we're going to need a fair bit of grout for the things that I'm wanting to do. So, let's grab some dust. Throw them in here. We want, that's 8, so we need 8, 16, 24, 32. Let's use red sand. 32 red sand and 32 gravel. I love how quick this actually works. Right, so I got the maths completely wrong there, innit? It's a full stack I need. Dagnabbit. Don't have any more gravel here. Let me just check something though. Gravel, can that be sifted? Yes. So what does that give us? Oh, that gives us the dust, wasn't it? So yeah, we don't need anything else for that. Gravel, that hammer smooth stone, yeah. So what I'll do is some compressed smooth stone. Get our compressed hammer. And gravel. Oh yeah, another half stack of red sand. And let's make another stack of grout. And then throw this into... Oh, there's the task. Seared brick has to be done in the blast furnace. At this point, I do realise I haven't any charcoal bar what's in here. So, I may as well Yeah, and let's grab a couple more stacks of wood. Do you know what? I may as well use the jungle wood. Don't really like your jungle wood for building, so like that. And we've got seared brick. Now I could automate these as well with hoppers, which I may do an automatic blast furnace here, just so I can put, you know, fill and forget. But let's just get this. We have seared bricks. Do have to make a flint pickaxe just for the quest. We'll get that done. I'm not going to use flint pickaxe, I don't think. But pickaxe head, 2 flint, there. And if we wanted to apply it, we just throw the pickaxe into the tinker station and the flint pickaxe there. Now, good thing, speed goes from 2 to 2.5. And it goes from piercing and stonebound to piercing and jagged. So as it loses durability, increases damage, but also decreases speed. We also lose 50 points of durability, so I'm not going to use that actually. I can go in there. I also put the cutting board on there as well. Wait until we get to something like iron before we use anything there. Next, we need a seared heater. 8 seared bricks in a circle. This, I think, I might put here actually. Let's get rid of these. That is my seared heater. That is where we put the fuel. Next, we'll need the melter. So this is what actually melts ore. We need glass, more seared bricks. So let's just get rid of all these. Put those into the shortcuts. We need a seared tank where we can use a tank full of lava as fuel instead of a tank full of coal. That's probably going to be better actually. A faucet for draining out the molten ore. And then a table and a basin that we pour our melted ores into in order to create whatever it is we're making. So what I need now, ooh, this should, let me get some of that glass. There we go. So we need to get a seed gauge which allows us to get the melter. We need a seared tank, faucet, and we need more seared bricks for make the rest. So, seared melter goes on top. Let's take out that one, put in you. Now, I do have this. It's crushed diorite just being piped in. It looks like it's about 5 buckets. Let's just fill this with what we've got here. Do not set fire to this room. I will cry. The amount of time this took to build. There we go, 4 buckets. So, we're good there. We want 2 faucets, 1 on this side, 1 on this side. And we want 1 basin, 1 table. Basin there, table there. We have a smelter. Capacity of 9 ingots, and we've got 4 buckets of lava still in there. So, if we want to get to trees that we don't have to worry about growing and cutting all the time, we need botany pots. For that, flower pot, which is just clay, that's easy enough. Terracotta is molten clay poured into the basin, which is just clay, bricks, flower pots, terracotta itself. So 1 block gives us 1 terracotta, one clay block gives us one block of molten clay. So we could do with one and two. Just get two for now, just so that we can show what this does. So throw the clay in. And we've got a block of molten clay. Now this can only hold, it looks like a block and a half of clay. So to get this out, we just right click on the faucet. You see it fills back up again as soon as it's able to. Now what we could do, if I were to get, where are they? Another barrel and a hopper. Should probably have broken this project in, but hindsight, well, pop the barrel there, hopper there, swim back out here. Whoa, where are we? There's the hole. Right. So now, when I right click this to pour out the terracotta, as soon as it's dried here, comes terracotta, automatically pulls out, packs into there. Now, it used to be the case that you could automate the pouring out with a redstone pulse. I wonder if I could automate it with a redstone signal instead. Now, there we go. So let's throw the clay into there. There we go. And if I was to get a lever... Oh, yes! Now, does this continuously pour? Yes, it does. Brilliant. So just a simple lever above the block and we've got automated terracotta. Excellent. And I just need 5 to make a flower pot. And I need to grab some clay balls. And furnace or blast furnace. Either or. So let's throw them into there. And get rid of the last of the grout. So we've got enough. Just wait for this to catch up and we can make our first botany pot. And I'm going to, let me just grab this one. There's the 3. So a flower pot is a nice and easy. It's a flower pot. The botany pot is there. Now if we put the botany pot with a hopper underneath, we get a hopping botany pot. And a complete quest. So if I was to grab this dirt and this simple oak sapling, I'm going to pop it here, I think. Yeah, here. So, put the botany pot down. The hopping pot means it will automatically export. So you right click some dirt, put some dirt in, and you right click with the sapling. You see growth time 1 minute. So every minute that will automatically output some of the things you get from it. So with an oak sapling you have a chance of getting sticks, oak logs, oak leaves and apples. We could effectively, if I got one of these single ones like that, placed it above one of these hoppers, you can get a draw key that locks the item that can go in, and have one of these sat above and only accepts leaves. So you'll have a tree only producing leaves, which goes into the barrel and produces dirt. So you can have a single self-contained dirt farm. In this case, when it's nearly done, there, logs, leaves, and apples. So that can be left to do its own thing. So let's get our books there. We need 64 terracotta for that quest, 64 of each sand for that challenge. That's not a problem. Let's just throw those back. 32 cooked salmon, 32 cooked cod. I need to go refill my fisheries downstairs. In fact, I need to completely rejig that entire place downstairs. But 32 of each cooked fish, that's easy enough. We need 64 seared bricks. That's done. And a wooden crucible, which is a fired crucible surrounded by logs, which allows us to make the organic water as well as the normal crucible, but we are going to need that organic water soon. We are also going to need a lot more dust, so that we can make a lot more clay, especially if we need to make 64 terracotta. Oh, really? I thought that worked before. Oh, that's why. Okay, so the lever works for that, it also stops the hopper. Does that still work there? Yep. That's fine. There we go. So I just need to throw all of the clay I get out of here into here to make a lot more, and we need a lot more dust, and we sift a lot more gravel. And we're probably going to need a bit more storage because we are running out of space. Yeah. So let's put the seared bricks in there, the hoppers, the barrels, keep a sea box, stone in there, trees in there, wood in there, flint sand can go in there, all of the drawers can go in there. We'll keep all the terracotta, so we don't need that, that'll throw it in there. Let's go grab some gravel and sift away. So we'll see, I've already I've shifted this. It's one smaller than it was, so it's no longer 16, it's 15. But it's just so that it fit here and looked decent. I could, if I wanted to, rather than shortening it, it's just extended it and moved it up one there as well, but yeah, given how much time I spent doing this, I thought it's best to just stick with what I'm doing. Not go too mental. But that's the rest of the dust blocks I'm going to need. I can make the 64 terracotta. There's a lot more tiny coal. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So with that, put it in a circle. You put it in a circle? Oh no, you can't turn coal into tiny coal into coal again. Oh, well. Wow, I need to get these auto fueled. That's Yeah, that's going to take quite a silly long time. We are going to need more botany pots, so just get a little bit more dust. I am pleasantly surprised at how quick that looks. What have we got now? We've got 5 in there. 3, 4, 5. Right, let's just throw you in there. You. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. Throw them into there. And just throw the rest of the clay into there, so at least we know we're right. Crucible. Oh yes, I needed 7 of these. And the rest can get cooked up. 14 dust. A stone barrel. Unfired porcelain clay. Let's get that. Get the logs, we'll make the wooden crucible, and get the tier 2 challenge quest done today as well. There we go. Back in there. Get those, get those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Our wooden crucible. What was the last one we needed? Oh yeah, the 64 terracotta, because we've got 64 charcoal. We did that everything else. Sand we didn't either. 64 smooth stone. Yeah, we easily managed that. Yeah, with that we do get on to basic crops. So whilst that is filling up, definitely going to hit the target. Let's do this one. So we need seagrass to make grass. So we've got seagrass there. We've got seagrass, but we've not grown a lot of it. There we go. I thought we had more. So seagrass is what we use to make normal grass. To make normal grass, we need to. Oh, let's throw them in there as well. There we go. So, to make normal grass, you need to drop it in water. Fortunately for us, we've still got all this down here. So, really should make this a bit easier to use, but I'm going to make an actual water area. That's 29 grass. Where's it's 42, 62. There we go. Wait, I'm going to die to drowning again. Right, 62 grass. With the grass, we make a grass block by grass and dirt. That could not be simpler. Grass and dirt. A few more things as well. That's dirt, and then dirt can be used to make seeds by sifting with an unknown texture. So we've got a bunch of pebbles, which can hover over, press K, turns them into stone, and then so I'm probably going to be a load more soon, but with that It gives us seeds. So we've got beetroot, we've got cabbage, pumpkin, fern, tomato, and wheat. Which, everything but melon. Which is only a 10% chance of dropping with flint. So, might just grind some more. So the ferns can be used to make a leafy stew. The wheat to make bread. The pumpkins to make pumpkin juice. Beetroots to make beetroot soup. All seems good. And then we need the rest of the food creation when it comes to vegetables, foods, cooking. Lots of cooking there. And more seeds, which we get through the organic water and the culinary book station. And now that we have got grass, we can make animal pens and chicken bait. And then parrots, turtles, pigs, rabbits, cats, ocelots, squids, foxes, donkeys, horses, llamas, cows, mushrooms, wolves, polar bears, and sheep. As well as, obviously, chicken, eggs and feathers. So, yeah, how? Egg around pink sacks? Oh, we should get through the strainer. Yeah, so this is going to require a large, open, grassy area. So that is going to be sat on my surface somewhere. So probably above this square here will be where it that area becomes a farm. This area can become like machines and things. So animals on top, couple of plants underneath. So under here, I'll have actual crops growing, so all the food and everything, and I can turn this into the kitchen, as well as this here. This, if I want to speed these up, I could just go another level up or a level down, just make it bigger. But I think, whilst I'm doing other things, I think this will be quick enough. So, yeah, there's an awful lot of stuff there. How are we here? 6 more terracotta. Ooh. And we've got a few more bricks there for nether. What's it for the bricks? Botany parts. So we can make some more botany parts. We have got magical seeds as well, which we need. We need to get organic matter and a lot of seeds to get these. We need to have got the sweet berries quest line, which I'm guessing, yeah, down this tree. But the magical seeds lets us get into mystical agriculture, which lets us grow not only food and things, but we could grow smoothstone, we could grow clay, sand, iron, things like that. So definitely want to get into that. And then obviously we've got advanced that we can now start looking into, which we are going to need to in order to get ores. So it's at this point where CC3 and CC4 might get done together. But if we can get some basic planting going, some basic food processing, mystical agriculture going, some animals, that'll mean we've got other resources on tap. If we can get this going, we can get copper, bronze, tin, the overworld matter, which opens the door to a lot of other stuff, including an upgraded smeltery that allows us to smelt tool components to make tools out of bronze, and automation so we can actually make transport pipes, water pipes, have a sorting system, auto hammers and auto sieves, so we can have a full-blown automatic copper factory, iron, Oh yeah, I forgot it brings saplings out as well. Which will make everything a lot easier. So that might go into a basement level here. In the meantime, we've got all this terracotta, all the fissures, all the fissures, all the steel bricks, all the wooden crucibles, which gives us a draw controller and the keys. Now quickly before we go, the keys. A draw key will lock the draw, so you see the little lock there. That means even when this is empty, it won't accept any other item in there than the smooth stone. The quantify key lets you set a display to tell you how much is in there. So like this one, unlock 25 logs, 2 apples, 37 seeds, 4 saplings. I could even go so far as saying unlock it, take out the saplings and have 2 blocks of leaves, and it'll fill 2 stacks of 8 rather than just the 1. So a great way of manipulating storage. And then the storage controller, which I need to build an actual storeroom to show that off how it's going to work properly. But effectively you can have all these drawers connected and have that one block be the input and output. So that will see much better, much clearer later on. But for now, do all the usual things. Go to the comments, comment away, hit like, hit subscribe. It all helps massively. In the meantime, you guys take it steady, have a sense of good, and I shall catch you all in the next one. Bye bye.